Man, just when you thought you've seen all of the underbelly of society and all of the glorious things that it has to offer, you get put on your ass once again by crazy stories like this, right? The crazy stories like the one that I have for you today. This story went viral yesterday and had the entire internet going crazy. And I completely understand why. And so will you after I show you. But before I do that, hold your horses. Let me give you some background on the lore here and catch you up to speed with what I'm referring to. So on Twitter yesterday, there was a sex worker who decided to put this man on blast for doing what I like to call dicking and dashing. And I just made up that term just now. I literally just pulled that out of my ass, but you got to admit that has a nice ring to it, right? But anyway, what is dicking and dashing, you might ask? Well, that's a great question, my friend, because dicking and dashing is what NFL player Terrell Lewis did. Now, Terrell Lewis is unfortunately someone who, at least at the current moment right now, is still signed with my hometown team and, past Super Bowl champions, Philadelphia Eagles. You feel me? Oh, I'm sorry, wrong way. Philadelphia Eagles. Anyway, as you know, really nothing more than just a practice squad player, really. Just another body at camp. But I truly think that after all this unfolds, he most likely won't have a job here much longer. But anyway, he got put on blast for running out on some coochie and not paying for the services of the sex worker that he was indulging in. Now, that sex worker goes by the name Mia Mercy. I was not familiar with Mia Mercy's work at all before this whole situation took place, but I do now. So once Terrell was finished with her services, he decided to literally haul ass and take off out the door. But the wildest part of all of this is the fact that not only did this woman chase him, but she was butt booty meat, let me see that coochie breathe, naked, chasing him down the hotel hallway. Take a look. 1838. Oh my God. Now, the video isn't that long, but you guys get the picture. He doesn't pay, runs out of there, and she's chasing his ass down. And she's completely naked, obviously. I had to blur it out, but this whole thing was just super musty and ghetto. But what I'm more impressed with was the fact that she kept up with what is supposed to be an NFL caliber athlete. I mean, she was running damn near stride for stride with him down that hallway. I mean, I don't know, man. The Eagles might need to drop this dude and pick her up. I mean, at least we know she can run. Yeah, you can't teach that kind of speed, bruh. Anyway, after that whole relay race took place, she took to social media to inform the world about what happened and basically tried to expose him by saying this on Twitter. We've got a runner, ladies and gentlemen. And then she tags him, run me my motherfucking money. And the crazy part is that not only did she post this on Twitter, she literally tagged the entire NFL. Like, she tagged more accounts than a Facebook chain letter. She's got the NFL on Fox TV network, Mike Clay, the Philadelphia Eagles, and not only that, she even went so far as to tag the coaches on the team. I'm surprised she ain't tagged his Pop Warner football team head coach, his primary care doctor, his dentist, Tom and Jerry, LeVar Burton, Snoop Dogg. I mean, more the merrier, I guess. And when she posted this yesterday, that clip has over 13 million views, like damn near 14 million views right now. And I pray to God he is single, because the amount of shame and embarrassment will be ungodly for that partner of his. Please don't let this man be married, y'all. Please don't. Now, ever since this video came out exposing this clown, he has privated his account, his Twitter account, and I don't blame him. But Miss Mia, on the other hand, has been having a field day. She's been retweeting people's tweets about the situation, from people showing her support. She even tweeted about how he allegedly choked her and put his hands on her. She also said that her ankle was sprained as a result of chasing him down like a gazelle through the African savannas. Just take a look at this.
Now we have an injury on the play. Flag on the fucking play.
Flag on the play.
Flag on the fucking play.
Flag on the play. Terrell, count your days.
We're suing you, by the way.
We're suing for the broken foot. And, I liked your teammate more anyway, I must say.
This chick is really riding on the baggage cart. But yeah, she posted this on her Instagram story and said that she was going to sue Terrell for not only her ankle being fucked up, but also for the dick and dash. But I'm not sure how that would work, seeing as how prostitution is, illegal. But, and I don't know what lawyer would even take a case like this. I mean, listen, this was obviously, from the looks of it, a transactional meeting. And this dude clearly didn't hold up his end of the bargain. But I just can't get over how wild all of this is. I mean, she really ran out that hotel room with no clothes on. Like, she wasn't playing no games. She ran out of that room faster than Sha'Carri Richardson. Ass jiggling, titties tittying all down the hallway. I mean, can you imagine that? Just imagine that with me for a second. Like, you coming out your hotel room, right? You and your husband, or you and your wife, and you or your partner, and or just you by yourself, right? You had to run up to the room real quick to go grab something, and you come out, and these two jokers come running down the hallway, and you seeing all of this go down. Just absolutely nuts, man. Her ankle was so fucked up, she had to get crutches. Take a look.
My baby is on crutches now. He's gonna fucking pay. We're gonna Cassie that nigga's ass.
Wow, they done compared this dude to Diddy. That's GG's. That's game over right there, man. You get compared to Diddy. Nah, that's a bad joint right there. But apparently, this guy has been dealing with this chick for a while now, and she even tweeted about it and said that apparently he's been tricking off for some years now. This is the first and last time that he's done something like this. She claims that she's never seen him act like this, and apparently he choked her and did a whole bunch of crazy shit just to get out of the room. So I don't know what was so different about this time versus the other times that they were dealing with each other. I don't know. Maybe he ran out of NFL money and had to wait until the next NFL season for that check to come in. I don't know. Maybe he felt like she would throw him a bone just for the day, right? Like, hoping and wishing and praying that maybe she would look out, just this once, since he's such a loyal customer of hers. I don't know, man. To me, it just seems like 2020 hindsight, you probably should have just stayed your ass at the crib, man. If you ain't got it, you ain't got it, bro. Like, that's crazy. Then she comes out and says that since he didn't pay her, then it's technically rape. And if that wasn't bad enough, she then exposes that when they engaged in their sexual transaction, she tooted his hairy ass up in the air and stuck her finger inside, and said that apparently it felt a little loosey-goosey in there, and said that he told her he loved when she did that to him. I mean, just dropping the hammer and just blowing the doors off of this whole thing right here, just exposing it all, just letting it all hang out. So, I mean, just insane, man. Just absolutely insane. So at this very moment, right now, there is no more to share on this. However, Mia did say that she would be appearing on an Adam 22 No Jumper podcast episode. I'm sure a lot of y'all are familiar with that, Adam 22. And I'm assuming she will be revealing more details about this crazy ass situation. She is soaking up all of this free publicity. And honestly, in a lot of ways, she's actually encouraging it. And I guess all publicity is good publicity these days, especially when you're in her line of work, and it will help her out with her OnlyFans and everything. So it's a win-win for her either way it goes. Meanwhile, homeboy better brush up on his Canadian accent, because he's going to be playing football in Canada very soon after my team gets a hold of this, especially if there are charges filed, which would be a death sentence to his career, because, bro, you're a practice squad player. I can literally pull up to the facility and put the pads on and play practice squad. Like, there's no talent needed for that. So they will let you go with the quickness if this thing gets legal. But I do have to say, besides the obvious embarrassment of getting exposed for dicking and dashing an escort, you also have the embarrassment of knowing that that said escort is probably faster than you, and she has sex for a living. You actually play football and can barely outrun a prostitute. That's tough, bro. That's tough. But running out on a coochie bill is crazy. I've never seen that. Have you? And the sex worker here, Mia, is in the wrong too. And she's in the wrong because rule number one, always get the money first, or at least a deposit. I mean, isn't that what you do when you offer up services to folks? Like, isn't that like industry standard to have them pay a deposit? Like, anyway, I saw this story and I absolutely had to come on here and tell y'all about this, even though there's a good chance that most of y'all already saw this, but I had to still tell y'all this crazy story. It was just ridiculous. Like I said, it's blowing up all over social media. I can see why. It's one of the craziest things I've ever seen. You know, I mean, I see crazy shit all day long on social media, but this one was crazy. I've never seen anybody run out on the coochie bill on camera, and he had to have known that he was being filmed. Like, bro, I'm sure that there was cameras when y'all was doing what y'all was doing. Like, I don't know. I have absolutely no idea, man. But like I said, she's soaking up all of this attention. Obviously, either way this thing goes, she's gonna make out really well, because I'm sure there's people that will go to her OnlyFans and, you know, pay for the subscription just to see how that whole thing went. She's gonna go crazy. She's gonna absolutely go crazy next month. That check is gonna hit very lovely. You know, if there are any updates to this, if there's any more shit going on with this, I will definitely let y'all know. But that's all I got for today with this. Let me know what y'all thought about this wild ass situation in the comments, and don't forget to smack a like on the video, and don't forget to subscribe for the one time. Peace.